I'm trying this one more time. So, hi, it's Barbara McKenzie here. It's Friday again. Today we're wrapping up the virtue of thoughtfulness. And I hopefully am not echoing. I'm trusting that I am not echoing, but there's no way of finding out until I'm done. So, I'll just delete it again. This is attempt number 2. I'm going to read this virtue of thoughtfulness, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what it means and how it's shown up for me this week. Attempt number 1 had me doing a little intro video, which I'm happy to post the link for somewhere here. So click on that if you'd like to check that out. It's a mashup of my voiceover, my husband's music, a woman's PowerPoint, and another famous woman's poem. So it's very fun. So it's called The Invitation. So I invite you to go check that out. Now I'm going to read the virtue of thoughtfulness, which we've been looking at all week. Thoughtfulness is kindness guided by empathy. It is carefully considering a course of action with discernment and honesty. It is giving importance to other people's needs. We think about them, observe what they need, and offer our help. We pay careful attention to their likes and dislikes and do things that give them happiness. We carefully consider how our actions will affect them. Thoughtfulness helps us to move beyond self-centeredness, to become true companions. Little gifts of thoughtfulness can brighten someone's day. Lifelong thoughtfulness illuminates our relationships with abiding joy and trust. The back of the card is by Abdul Baha, and it is a quote that says, "Let them at all times concern themselves with doing a kindly thing for one of their fellows, offering to someone love, consideration, thoughtful help." The practice of thoughtfulness. I care about other people's needs and feelings. I am discerning in my decisions. I am observant and considerate. I give tender attention. I do little things that bring others happiness. I am a caring companion. I am thankful for the gift of thoughtfulness. It brings grace to my relationships. Well, this is a pretty beautiful virtue, and this showed up for me immediately this week and in several ways. So I went on a little circuit of delivering packages to people. So that was driven by an act of thoughtfulness, and I hadn't been out of the house in months, so it was beautiful and nice to get out, even though it was raining. But I road tripped, and that was good. And so there was lots of opportunity for thoughtfulness there. And then I was gifted this little package of watercolor 4x6-inch watercolor cards, and it's been this beautiful exploration because I'm able to just play with color and paint very simply, and I'm creating things and painting, which I'm excited and want to be doing. Like this morning, literally in about 5 minutes, I put this little guy together. Check him out. Isn't he sweet? And then yesterday, you know, it's Easter, so although it's not in my faith, I am loving the bunnies and the sweetness of these soft colors in watercolor. So thoughtfully putting art on paper. I have 5 of these now, and I am going to put together either a card, like a greeting card pack, or a postcard pack. And yeah, so if anybody's interested in purchasing either a little pack or a pack of postcards, watch for that soon. And then the thoughtfulness can, you know, be have a ripple effect, as it does. And that was one of my points. How we show up matters. And I keep saying that, and it feels a bit cliche, but it's so true. You know, our facial expression, our attitude, the intention behind our words, the tone of our voice, the gentleness in how we respond, the quality of our silence, the quality of our body language. It all matters. And it adds to the experience, whatever is happening. You know, how we each show up adds to the experience. And yeah, it's just something I'm noticing a lot of lately, that when people show up in ways that are not friendly, not helpful, not engaging, the quality of the communication is completely different. It's like day and night, for sure, like day and night. And speaking of day and night, on Wednesday, one of the things I did was I went looking for a video, and I posted a video on called The Neighbors or Neighbors. And you know, this short little video, it's quite old, National Film Board, I think, about neighbors and how you know, the quality of our relationship and how we show up matters. You know, that is back in 60s. I think it was 1961, actually, I think was when that was published. But you should check it out. I'll also put the link of to that in somewhere here and in the description below. But it really matters. Our thoughtfulness and how we show up matters. And you know, I'm not sure, since the administration changed seats in the US, the climate of the emotional climate of the world has also lightened and shifted and changed. So, you know, there's a thoughtfulness here that seems to be returning, that kind of got lost for a little while because, you know, it was being overridden by panic and disbelief and the discombobulation that happens when narcissists are spinning stories and telling you that what you're thinking isn't true, or, you know, whatever was going on there for all those years. You know, the people in our lives it's important how we show up. It's important, how our thoughtfulness, how we engage with each other matters. The thoughtfulness for, um, friends and family, and also the thoughtfulness for ourselves. So just earlier today, I tried to do a live and the audio didn't work. And so I am trying it again because it's my obligation, it's my desire to show up and be accountable and do my best when I can. But on Monday, when I was doing the Virtues Pick, I went live twice on YouTube and the audio didn't work either time. And then I went live on Facebook and the audio didn't work there either. So I didn't beat myself up. I didn't push myself beyond my comfort zone or my happiness level. Um, I didn't worry about it. I kind of went, oh well, I did my best. I showed up to my best, and I'll try to do better next time. And so that's what I'm doing here today, trying to do better. And attempt number one didn't work, and hopefully this one is working. Um, and yeah, so but thoughtfulness is such a key ingredient in the happiness and the wellness and the welfare and the community um, collective and how we are all connected. Um, it's quite a catalyst and it's quite a challenge when people in our life are not thoughtful and not considering how their actions affect others. Um, so if that's you, if you're in a situation where that's the case, reach out, let's chat. And we have a circle starting up soon called How Are You Really? It's designed just to listen. When was the last time you felt you were able to speak your truth and tell your story and just be heard? So I am launching a program right now called How Are You Really? And I'm looking for people to pilot it, which means you get to ride for 8 weeks for free. And we meet depending on what day you choose, because I have 2 pilot groups running, but you spend 2 hours a week and we pick a virtue and we read the card, and then we go into small circles for 90 minutes and we answer the question, how are you really? So I've been doing that kind of circle for the last 11 years, and it's been a catalyst and an instrument of healing and a source of joy and inspiration. Every other week with a small group of 6 women from across Canada. So I'm hoping to duplicate and replicate that in the How Are You Really program, which is open for registration now. And we kick off circle number 1 on March the 14th and April the 14th, and circle number 2 on May the 1st. So I do hope to see you there. Check it out on my website, synergyetetcetera.ca/HAYR for How Are You Really? Okay, that's me. Hope you're well.